Over. Allie Kitchen with the steal. Pushing up ahead. Highshaw in transition. No. Clarkson got a hand on it. Keeps it alive. Little Cook for three. No. Highshaw on the glass again. And that one tipped out of bounds and actually taken by the Cowgirls. They were able to tightrope the baseline there. Allie Anderson crosses half court. Trying to get it down low. That one high. And that's off one of the Spirit Squad members who took it like a champ. So the Raven defense has really sped up this Connor State offense, forced some turnovers. And the Ravens have a 5-point lead with 57 seconds to go in the opening quarter. And looking to the baseline, this is Ravens trying to get something going here, trying to find a cutting Parker. It ends up on the wing. That shot a little short. Offensive rebound, Little Cook. That shot a little strong. And another rebound. Highshaw pulls it down. Ravens have really been outstanding on the offensive glass. And looks like the shot clock may have reset when it wasn't supposed to. So we'll have 12 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass goes to Highshaw. Highshaw turning, shooting, no good. Highshaw has been a lead on the glass, hasn't found her jump shot yet. 20 seconds left first quarter, Ravens by 5, and that's going to be a foul by Hallie Kitchen. Ravens did have a foul to give.
Foul is called on penalty goes number 5.
And that'll be called against the freshman out of Broken Arrow, Hallie Kitchen. Hallie's first, third team foul. Inbounds play, 22.2 to go. About 2-second difference between shot and game clock. This is the freshman Allie Anderson, guarded by Carly Parker. Ravens lead it by 5, but the Ravens have left a lot of points on the board. Here's another steal by the Raven defense, Hallie Kitchen. And that one might have gone off the foot of the Cowgirl defender. Was not called. Now that one's tipped. And a scrum for the basketball is going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be possession arrow to Connor State. Carly Parker trying to help her teammate. But I think if you're the Ravens, you're thankful you're up 5 with all the missed opportunities and all the turnovers, but you're also kind of disappointed you're not up more than 5 with all the opportunities you've had. Inbounds pass to Fowler. Fowler step back, sends it, and got it. Alexis Fowler with her second 3 of the quarter. Huge shot for the Cowgirls, and they're back within a deuce. Our score at the end of 1, Ravens 16, Connor State 14. We've got a good one. Ravens have some stuff to work on, but they do have a 2-point lead on opening night. Let's step away for 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
It is truck season at Roman Chevrolet in Independence. Drive away in a 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 for 1.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance through GM Financing. Roman Chevrolet has a very large selection of pre-owned vehicles and new inventory arriving daily. Romans pays more for your trade-in, too. Shop the #1 dealership in Southeast Kansas or visit us online at romanchevrolet.com. Roman Chevrolet at 2313 Main in Independence. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Ravens lead at 16-14 after 1, but a lot of missed opportunities in that opening quarter. I'm Shane Neal. It's US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network, Red Raven Basketball. Ravens shot just 19% from the field, but forced 9 turnovers, but only shot 6 of 12 at the free throw line, and were only able to score a total of 5 points off turnovers. They do have the basketball here, though, up by 2. Aubrey Highshaw, top of the key, finding Kitchen off the screen. Kitchen pump fakes. Aspen Clarkson, top of the key. Now working back left to Little Cook. This is Aubrey Highshaw. Highshaw getting inside. Highshaw, no, a little strong. No good. And Aubrey Highshaw, who's been so good on the glass, still trying to find that jump shot. But there's another great Connor State turnover. They're 10th already. Highshaw was outstanding in that first half. First quarter, I should say. She ended up with 3 rebounds, but 0 of 5 from the field. Karis Washington had 5 rebounds as well. Ravens won the first quarter rebound battle 16-8. And that's a pillar of this program. Tony Turner said you got to crash the glass to beat some of these teams in this league. So far through 10 minutes, Ravens doing a great job on the glass. Parker, Little Cook, fakes the 3 and shuffled the feet. That's a turnover, the Ravens' 4th of the night. Cowgirls got to feel pretty fortunate with all the mistakes they've made. The fact that they could take the lead on this possession with a 3-pointer. Here's Brooklyn Austin. Austin off a screen and getting inside. How did that one partially blocked? Looked like Alexis Parker got a hand on it. Hallie Kitchen coming the other way. Handoff to Carly Parker. And now Alexis has it top of the key. Working left. Aspen Clarkson. We're still waiting to see early in the year who emerges as the scorers for this Raven team. Carly no good. Alexis on the glass. And had that one partially blocked. Ravens with 2 more opportunities. 2 more misses. 3 again. This one good. 3rd 3 of the night for Alexis Fowler. She's got 9, and she's got Connor State up a point. 53% of the offense tonight for Connor State has been from Fowler, but Little Cook with the instant answer, her 2nd triple of the night, and puts the Red Ravens right back up. 2nd 3 for Little Cook. She's now got 7 points. That one poked in the air, nearly taken away. It's still loose, and now the Ravens have it. Getting down on the floor there was Little Cook. She's a little slow getting up. Clarkson now trying to attack the baseline with a reverse. Aspen Clarkson has 6 off the bench. Ravens go on a very quick 5-0 run and have a 4-point lead. Green throws it up, got the bounce. Addison Green has 7 for Connor State. 21-19. We have had a fun one so far through 12 minutes. Clarkson sends it for 3. Got it! Aspen Clarkson, welcome to college basketball. She's got 9. Ravens lead at 24-19. 7.5 to go in this first half. Green. That would have been a very tough shot by Kaya Davis. Passed it off to Brooklyn Austin. Green from the free throw line. Yes. 4 straight points for Green. 24-21 for the Ravens. Little Cook sets the feet, sends it again. Welcome, Ravens sharpshooter. Heated up in this 2nd quarter. Timeout, Cowgirls. Little Cook's got 10. Clarkson's got 9. Ravens up 6. We're back in 60 seconds.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Think you have to drive to the big city to get your best deal on a vehicle? Think again. And think Perky's Used Cars in Coffeyville. A 2009 Nissan Rogue 4-wheel drive crossover, just $59.95. Or a 2016 Chevy Traverse SUV, only $89.98. View the full inventory right now at Perky'sUsedCars.com.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road. Perky'sUsedCars.com.
Clarkson, Olivia Little Cook have combined for 19 of the Ravens' 27 points. Ravens lead at 27-21. 7 go, and Ravens ball in the house, getting a little bit of independence tomorrow morning. And we look forward to that one. Obviously, always a fun time in the Montgomery County Classic. We're getting a score update from Ravens up 18-15 over their season started over there. Big thanks to Blaine for helping me out with getting that score update for you. We'll keep an eye on that game all night. Now against the Ravens. Ava Baker into the game for the first time for Coffeyville. It's Welch, Washington, Parker, Little Cook, and Baker. I'm going to have to learn this when I say clarify which Parker. Carly Parker out there for the Ravens. Alexis currently on the bench. Spinning, there's Kaya Davis, well off. Rebound, Ava Baker. So here comes the Ravens. 21 offense has come alive here in the last few minutes. Here's Karis Washington. Washington being pestered by Kaya Davis. Swings a little hook. Hook leads the team with 10 points. Baker. Ava, a little bit short, got the bounce. The shooter's roll from Ava Baker looked like it was off the front of the rim, no good. But Ava's first shot of her sophomore season is good, and the Ravens lead it by 9. No good there by the Cowgirls. Here come the Ravens again, chance to take their first double-digit lead of the year. Cutting is Washington, fouled on the way up, and she'll go to the line. Learning quickly, opening night for everybody. That's the theme I have. But this team playing so fast in this second quarter, I got to make my points quickly this year. Something's happening. Say something here tonight. Karis Washington at the free throw line. Ravens have struggled at the stripe tonight. Karis was one of their best free throw shooters a year ago, shooting about 75% at the free throw line. And not many people in the entire Jayhawk conference got to the free throw line as much as Karis Washington. First one is good. Ravens were down 17-16 about 3 minutes ago. Since then, a 15-4 run. And one more free throw for Karis. That one in and out. Rebound, Narika Welch. Ravens have dominated the offensive glass. Little Cook, in and out. That one looked good out of the hands, but spun out. Ravens up by 10. Here come the Cowgirls looking for an answer. And they're going to send Alexis Fowler to the scorer's table. That's been their best offensive player. That one stolen by Welch. Narika Welch is playing some incredible defense in a Raven debut, but that one's stolen right back. Asia Johnson with the takeaway. Allie Anderson sets the feed, hands it off. Johnson trying to get inside. Karis Washington, good defense. Anderson for 3, short. And that'll be a foul down low against Ava Baker. That was not a favorable matchup there for Ava. She was going up against the 6'2" Addison Green and got called for the push. Aspen Clarkson coming back in for Coffeyville, and Clarkson has been an early season star for the Ravens. 9 points. Layup and 4 free throws for the freshman out of Still. It is basketball, 20 on the shot clock. They're down 31-21. Inbound pass. Green blocked by Karis Washington. Sit up ahead to Carly Parker. Parker slows it down. Karis goes and one. Karis Washington. Not JUCO basketball that are better inside for Karis Washington. She shows it there. Outstanding balance, outstanding ability to finish at the rim. And Karis has a chance to convert a 3-point play. Free throw up and off. Free throws continue to be a struggle for the Ravens tonight. They lead at 33-21, 5.5 to go, second quarter. Coffeyville has come alive in the last 5 minutes. Anderson swings it left. Fowler sends it. That one off. Little Cook got a hand on it. Jordan Williams also got a hand on it, and she was the last one to get a hand on it. Raven basketball. The freshman Tierney Trail out of Anita, Oklahoma. Played high school basketball with a former Raven, Kennedy Roach. Tierney, just another player on this team that's just lights out from downtown when she gets going. Tony Turner and this coaching staff, they love their shooters. And there's quite a number of them that can do it here on this roster. Washington has it. Setting up a screen. Karis the attack, and that one blocked by Addison Green. Good defense inside for the Cowgirls. Halfway through the second quarter, Ravens by a dozen. Corner 3, Deja Johnson well short. Green on the glass, goes up, does it in. That's the second time we've seen Ava Baker on the switch end up guarding the 6'2" center. And both times it's worked out well for the Cowgirls. Trail draws the foul against Johnson.
Foul is called on Connor State number 4, Deja Johnson, her third personal foul.
And Tony Turner,
Third team foul.
they're kind of settling it with his players there, saying that he'd rather have Karis Washington on Green. And Karis, of course, with a little bit more size. I think that's a smart decision from Coach Turner. Karis on the drive again. That one, offensive foul. Basket will not count. Karis called for the push. First foul of the year for Karis Washington. Ravens lead at 33-23. as the Cowgirls bring it up with 4:33 to go in this first half. Journey Williams steps into a deep three and left it well short. That one tipped by Allie Anderson and one-handed there by Tony Turner. Nice catch there by Coach. Coach entering his 6th year at the helm of this program. It was also his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to Coach Turner, even if it is a day late. Ava Baker has it on the left wing. Ava hit her first 3 of the year a couple minutes ago. Carly Parker spinning back to Baker. Baker floater. Yes! 5 points quickly for the sophomore Ava Baker. Ravens back up by 12. Allie Anderson. Hand off to Fowler. Fowler's been the best outside shooter for the Cowgirls all night. She sends it. She missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound Aspen Clarkson. Here come the Ravens, leading by a dozen. 3:50 to go in the first half. Parker all the way. Hands off to Karras. Karras bumped. Corner 3 is short from Tyranny Trail. Battle for the rebound. Clarkson had it for a moment, but threw it right to the Cowgirls. That one poked and stolen. Carly Parker takes it away. Ravens with active hands on defense. Carly no good. It's cleaned up by Ava Baker. 7 for Baker. Ravens with their largest lead of the night. 30-23 with 3:16 to go in the opening half. Raven defense has been sharp all night. And that one missed by Deja Johnson. Another rebound for Aspen Clarkson. Green a little slow getting up. Ravens are going to take advantage. Washington fouled in transition by Allie Anderson. Addison Green hit the deck and was a little slow getting up. Heads up play there by Aspen Clarkson and Carly Parker. They saw it immediately and they attacked. Carter will come out and be, for the first time in her college basketball career, a Montgomery County kid, the Independence native. Camden Etchison coming in for her first minutes as a Red Raven. This is a player that Tony Turner's been watching since she was in middle school. She can do a little of everything. She can score, she can facilitate, defend. She should have an exciting career as a Raven. First free throw no good from Karras. One more coming. One is good from Karras. 15-point edge. Washington has had a very impressive first half of her sophomore season. Spinning there is Brooklyn Austin, and that's a travel. Sounds like, I'd be putting pressure on Karras, but I think Karras would tell you the same thing. After, the impact she made as a freshman is we'll have a timeout on the court. We'll take it. We'll stay here. As we'll have another check-in here for the Ravens. That'll be the transfer from Northwest Florida State, number 22, Lena Yulee, coming in. And appreciate Dirk Andrews for getting me that name pronunciation before tip-off tonight. Like I said, with Karras Washington, obviously, maybe it sounds like I'm putting some pressure on her, but with the impact she made as a freshman and with what she can do in terms of scoring, in terms of defending, in terms of rebounding, Tony Turner and Karras herself probably expect her to be one of the best players in this conference this season. And if Karras can really ascend into that star status, into that leader status, I think the ceiling for this team is very, very high. Ravens lead at 38-23, 2:54 to go in this first half. As both teams having a quick discussion. Like I said, Camden Etchison into the game for the Ravens. She'll join Aspen Clarkson, Karras Washington, as well as Tyranny Trail, and new into the game, number 22, Lena Yulee. Yulee is from France, and she's a transfer from Northwest Florida State. And for all the Raven fans out there that go, I've heard of Northwest Florida State. You should. They're the national runner-ups. So that's a pretty good program that Lena's coming to Coffeyville from. And I know Tony's excited to have her a good spot-up shooter, good post player, high post player. And here come the Ravens once again, leading it by 15. Camden Etchison, Aspen Clarkson. Now to Yulee. Yulee fakes the shot, gets it to Washington. Washington to Tyranny Trail. Freshman sets the feet, now kicks it down low. Ravens with great ball movement on this possession. Here's Clarkson, 10 to shoot. Zone defense here from Connors State. Etchison, Aspen Clarkson, 5 to shoot. Somebody's got to put it up. Etchison, Trail got to send it, puts it up, and left it short. So a lot of ball movement on that possession for the Ravens, but maybe a little bit too much, as it took Coffeyville a little too long to fully attack. And that's what Tony Turner's preaching to his team right here. Somebody's got to go eventually. 2:17 to go, first half. Ravens 38, Connor State 23. Brooklyn Austin, freshman, has the basketball here for the Cowgirls. Austin is from Wagoner, Oklahoma, and she draws the foul inside. That'll be on Aspen Clarkson. Ravens have some good size on this roster. Of course, Little Cook, Etchison, both 5'5", as well as Carly Parker, 5'7". That's your point guards. But you look at it, Camry Johnson not available tonight. She's 5'7". Washington, 5'10". Clarkson, 5'11". A lot of size on this team. Down low, the pass. Allie Anderson now on the left wing, guarded by Yulee. Trail switches on. Yulee now trying to stay in front of Davis. And an attack in Washington with good defense. Ravens take it away. Aspen Clarkson coming the other way, and she's fouled. And that's going to be another foul on Allie Anderson. We'll wait for the official scoreboard check to make sure I'm right, but I think there's a chance that's her fourth foul of the first half.
Her fourth personal foul.
It is her fourth foul of the first half.
Aspen Clarkson shoots for Copywood.
Not a lot of depth on this Cowgirl team. They only have 9 or 10 players shooting. Anderson having 4 first half fouls is certainly quite the development here. Free throw from Claw, nothing but net. Aspen has 10 points in the first half of her career. One more free throw here for the Stillwater freshman. On its way. And good. Points Ravens. There's still 1:45 to go in the opening half. Austin. Allie Anderson has it. Anderson. Now Fowler. Fowler attacking. Taysha Davis. Kaya Davis, pardon. Kaya Davis fouled. They'll call that on Tyranny Trail, the freshman out of Veneta.
Her first personal foul.
Ravens now have sent the Cowgirls into the bonus. And free throws here for Kaya Davis. First one on its way and got the bounce. In and out on the second free throw. Yulee the rebound. Washington up ahead to Trail. Ravens try to play fast. Up ahead to Clarkson. Back to Tierney. Now they work it left to Camden Etchison. Etchison, Ava. And now they work at the Trail. Top of the key. First three, no. And rebound collected by Deja Johnson. Austin coming the other way. Fowler. Fowler attacking. Fowler puts it up and in. For Alexis Diaz, the player in this half of the Cowgirls. Etchison. Left to attacking. Aspen going right at the defense and an offensive foul. With 53.6 on the clock, Aspen Clarkson called for extending the elbow. And we'll see Carly Parker come in for Aspen. Aspen picked up her second foul. So 45 seconds to go in this first half. Ravens lead it 40-26. And there's another foul that'll send the Ravens to the free throw line. That'll be on Etchison. Free throws coming for the Cowgirls. Ravens have played exceptionally well in this second quarter, but it has been a frustrating last 60 seconds or so for Tony Turner, trying to end the half on a strong note. 43.5 to go, and first free throw was good. Second free throw good for Kaya Davis. Within 12, the shooters they have on this roster, 12-point deficit does not mean much here at the end of the first half. Coming up on our Solutions North Bank Red Raven halftime show, we'll get you some stat updates here. We'll also hear from Coach Herkelman as his team currently in action against Moberly area. That's coming up in a few minutes. Yulee, backdoor cut by Washington, goes up half stripped. It ends up with extra pass. Parker, corner three. Good! Carly Parker, nothing but net. First three of the career of Carly Parker. Cowgirls try to play fast. That one deflected. Yulee with the steal. Up to Parker. Head to Washington. Showtime Ravens in transition. 45-28. 5 seconds to go in the half. Johnson, pass. Fowler got to send it from the low and missed it. Ravens score the last 5 points of the first half. And Coffeyville 45-28 at the break. Tony Turner's squad started a little shaky, but in that second quarter, they look like the contenders we know this program expects to be. Ravens by 17 at the break. Solutions North Bank Red Raven halftime show. Coming up next, let's take a 4-minute timeout. We'll be right back.
In a life-threatening emergency, physicians matter. That's why at Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we staff our emergency room with emergency medicine physicians 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. ER physicians at CRMC have access to general surgeons, specialists, medical imaging, lab services, and the technology needed in an emergency, all right here. If you are faced with a life-threatening emergency, insist on the best and say, "Take me to CRMC."
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place At-Home Care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. Imperial has already started investing into what was Stevens Vending by bringing in new walk-in coolers, walk-in freezers, new truck dock, and putting out 250 brand new vending machines. They're going to also invest another $1 million into this area with all brand new route trucks. True commitment to the community, and it's created in this location. It's created 3 new jobs. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
The same familiar faces with a new name. Community State Bank in Coffeyville is now Solutions North Bank. The same community bank you've come to know and enjoy with the merger is now bigger, and there's even more to love. Solutions North Bank will be able to offer more banking products and services to fit your individual needs. Stop by and say hello and check out SMB's options at the newest Solutions North Bank location in Coffeyville, formerly Community State Bank. Come experience the SMB way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Your future begins at Coffeyville Community College. If you're a high school senior, make plans now to attend Senior Day at CCC, Thursday, November 19th. Learn more about what CCC can do for you, including academics, activities, athletics, fine arts, technical programs, and student services. Plus, take a campus tour. CCC Senior Day, Thursday, November 14th from 9 until noon, beginning in the Spencer Rounds Theater. Register today at coffeyville.edu. When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
It is truck season at Roman Chevrolet in Independence. Drive away in a 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 for 1.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance through GM Financing. Roman Chevrolet has a very large selection of pre-owned vehicles and new inventory arriving daily. Romans pays more for your trade-in, too. Shop the #1 dealership in Southeast Kansas or visit us online at romanchevrolet.com. Roman Chevrolet at 2313 Main in Independence. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Stay tuned. Second half action is coming up just around the corner. Now it's time for the Solutions North Bank Red Raven halftime show with a live look at first half stats, scores around the conference, and the keys to the second half. This is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports, the Solutions North Bank Red Raven halftime show on US 98.
Our Solutions North Bank Red Raven halftime show here from Nellis Hall. Opening night for the Lady Ravens. I'm Shane Neal. So happy you're with us here on this Friday night edition of Lady Raven basketball. Let's get you some first half stats before we hear from Coach Herkelman in just a couple minutes about his team tonight. They're currently in action over in Missouri. We caught up with Coach Herk earlier today. about what he expects this weekend and starting his 30th year as a head coach. But first, let's look at stats here tonight. First half, Ravens shoot 37% from the floor, 41% from three, 53% at the line. Ravens just 10 of 19 in that first half at the free throw line. That's going to have to improve if the Ravens want to close out the Cowgirls here tonight. For Connors State, they shoot 40% at the line, 36% from three, and 80% at the free throw line. Connors turned the ball over 16 times in that first half. Ravens turned the ball over 9 times in that first half. You can tell it's opening night for both of these teams with some of their early season struggles. Leading the way for the visiting Cowgirls, 11 for Addison Green, 11 for Alexis Fowler. Those two have combined to shoot 9 of 14. The rest of the team has shot just 1 of 11. And for the Ravens tonight, they are paced by 11 from Aspen Clarkson, the freshman out of Stillwater, 10 from Olivia Littlecook, 10 from Karis Washington, as well as 7 from Ava Baker. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, in the first half for the transfer Noriko Welch. She has made an impact all over the floor here in her first half in Coffeyville. Big thanks to Scott Maples back in the studio, is helping us keep this plane in the air tonight. We have a busy night here on our stations. Of course, 2 high school playoff games going on right now. Field Kinley taking on Fort Scott over on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF. And the Caney Bullpups battling the Council Grove Braves. That's over on Greatest Hits 104.1. Shout out to Matt Jordan. Shout out to Chris Freund for being your pilots for those games here tonight. We'll hear from Coach Herkelman right after this. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We caught up with Coach Herk earlier today about his team getting their season started this weekend. We'll hear from him in 60 seconds. We'll also get you a score update after that interview. Coach Herk joins us in 1 minute here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Taco Mayo's new Filet Olé Steak Bowl is piled high with filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
A heaping bowl loaded with refried beans, Mexicali rice, cheddar jack sour cream, and tender filet mignon.
It's filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Filet mignon.
Savor the juicy Filet Olé Steak Bowl stacked with filet mignon and only from Taco Mayo.
That's a wrap.
No, that's a bowl.
It's where you belong. Cooperative Credit Union and US 98. KUSN. Deering, Coffeyville.
Opening weekend and opening night of Red Raven basketball season. I'm Shane Neal. We're now joined with Coach Jay Herkelman, who enters his 30th season as the head coach of the men's team and currently on the road to Moberly. And Coach, appreciate you taking some time. I know you have an exciting stop at Missouri today, but how you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we took off this morning. We're at the Moberly. We're going to practice there today, but we just stopped Kansas City to get something to eat.
Absolutely, and you got to tour the facilities at Oklahoma earlier this preseason. Now getting to check out Missouri as well, so pretty cool opportunity there. But you get the season started, like you hinted at, with Moberly, and that's obviously a quality opponent, a team that's going to open the season in the rankings, and your team receiving votes for the rankings. But we talked about it a little bit in the summer, kind of an unorthodox opening night matchup in the landscape of JUCO basketball, but it's going to be one of the bigger matchups that a lot of people are going to have their eyes on.
Yeah, it truly is in the landscape of junior college basketball. Two named teams like Moberly and Coffeyville squaring off in the first game of the year, kind of not what people usually do. And then in this matchup, you got two coaches that combined have 71 years of head coaching experience at the JUCO level. So it's, I would say, one of the marquee tip-off games at the JUCO level starting tomorrow night.
No doubt about it. And, of course, let's talk a little bit about, we talk about it from year to year that the toughest game to, scout for, to prepare for is that first night of the year, because you really don't know what you're going to get going in, both from your team and from Moberly. But with some of the returners that they do have, what do you know about this team before you take the court?
Well, I know they're going to play like a couple teams in our conference. That'll be good. I mean, I know that Butler's going to play this year with their trapping and full court pressing, and Cowley's doing the same thing. Moberly plays that style. They're going to pick us up full court and do some run and gun trapping. Trap the first pass. There's a team offensively that is going to shoot a lot of threes. They want to play fast. Their last scrimmage, they shot 38 threes. It's going to be an up-tempo game. We're probably going to try to do a little pressing ourselves, and so we'll see what happens.
Coach, I talked with Coach Turner a little bit earlier, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this same thing. But we talk about when you get to the new year, when you get to January, February, there's no such thing as freshmen in this conference at that point. But in early November, there is such a thing as a freshman in this conference. So these first handful of games of the year, especially opening with a ranked opponent on the road, guys like Brian Griffith, Justin Taylor, Charles Caparasso, Jeremiah Kemboy, those guys that have college basketball experience, they're going to need to step up big and lead this team, because your freshmen have talent, but they don't have a single minute of college basketball yet.
That's exactly right. The guys who do have the experience need to lead the way. Hopefully they will. But everybody at this level, the Pico level, fights that. They've been saying that, and Moberly's got like 4 guys that are third-year guys. So they got a little more experience than what we've got on our team. But they got some kids that have redshirted, and then they've been in the program for a couple of years. So having the experienced guys is nice, but having good talent is also very nice. And I think we've got a little bit of experience, but I think our talent level is pretty good.
I agree. And, Coach, last thing I have for you, appreciate you taking some time while you're on your way out there to Missouri. But we talk about, obviously, the objective number one is get a win and have a successful weekend no matter what it takes to get that win. But if you could pick 2 or 3 things that you are really looking for specifically your team to execute this weekend, your team to accomplish on the court, what would be a couple things that you're really looking for to get the season off on a strong note?
Well, one thing I think we've done in this last month through our scrimmages is we've learned to play harder. And you and I talked about that in our last talk a couple weeks ago. We've learned to play harder. We've also learned better ball movement, just sharing the ball, passing to the open man. Seems like a simple concept, but sometimes kids just want to over-dribble and try to make things happen that aren't there. So being able to do those 2 things, I think defensively, we've gotten better. I think if we can guard like what I've seen recently and rebound the ball, I think we're going to have a good chance. But we've got to do those things, and those are just the staples we talk about all the time, and those are things that I've been emphasizing, obviously, since day one, but I think we've gotten better in those areas, and we'll see if the guys can go out and do it.
Great stuff, and we'll have a lot of eyes on Moberly Area Community College this weekend as that opening showcase gets the season started for the Red Ravens. Coach Jay Herkelman getting ready to start his 30th season as the head coach. Coach, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck this weekend, and we look forward to seeing you back at Nellis Hall.
Okay, Shay, thank you.
Great stuff from Coach Herkelman. Appreciate him joining us here for a few minutes. Earlier today, his team in a dogfight out in Missouri. They're tied with the Moberly Area Greyhounds, 38-38 at the half. And like Coach Herc said, that's one of the biggest matchups in all of junior college basketball on opening night. Number 17 in the nation against a team receiving votes for the top 25. And again, that game deadlocked, 38-38 at the half. So we'll continue to provide you some score updates as that game moves closer and closer to its conclusion. But our score here in this one, 45-28. Lady Ravens on top of the Cowgirls of Connors State College. And we have second half action here beginning in about 30 seconds. So, again, our first half, Lady Ravens really got some great output in that second quarter. 11 from Aspen Clarkson, 10 from Olivia Littlecook, 10 from Karis Washington, as well as 7 from Ava Baker. That's been, we talked about it with Coach Turner. Your sophomores got to step up and lead early in the season when your freshmen are gaining experience. And we've seen Karis Washington, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. We've seen Narika Welch, 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals. We've seen as well Aubrey Highshaw crashing the glass early in her Red Raven debut. We've seen great output as well from Ava Baker and Aspen Clarkson, bashing that stereotype that freshmen are maybe a little fired up on their first college basketball game. She came out and she looked like a sophomore here in her debut. 11 points, 5 rebounds in her first half of college basketball. Both teams head back out onto the court. For the Ravens, it will be the starting 5. Carly Parker, Alexis Parker, Aubrey Highshaw, Narika Welch, and Karis Washington. It will be Connors State basketball as we begin the second half of play. Tony Turner's squad with a 17-point lead. They'll look to finish strong and earn their 1-0 record here on this Friday night. Down low they go into the post. That's Kaya Davis. And back to Davis. Now guarded by Highshaw. That pass out top to Allie Anderson. Ravens with strong defense. 6 to shoot here for the Cowgirls. Davis attacking. Gets inside. Lays it in. Kaya Davis able to get a step on Aubrey Highshaw and scores the first points of the second half. Welch goes down low to Alexis Parker, who kicks it to Aubrey Highshaw. Aubrey trying to go right back, shuffled the feet. So a great start to the second half for the Cowgirls. They score some points. They force a turnover, and they'll get the basketball back down 45-30. Something new we're going to be doing for Red Raven basketball this year that I'm very excited about. Our US 98 player of the game will be joining us post-game every single home game. So we're going to try and do is that's a foul there that'll send Kaya Davis to the free throw line. But we're going to try and do it as much as we can on the road as well. But for every game at Nellis Hall, when we talk to the coaches post-game, they're going to bring the US 98 player of the game with them, and we're going to get a couple minutes to speak to a player after every single game. I'm very excited about that. We'll hear from Coach McBride and our player of the game after this one. Might have to be Aspen Clarkson at the rate she's playing so far here tonight. First free throw from Davis up and good, 45-31. One more on the way. On its way, and good. 4 points for the Cowgirls in the first 50 seconds of the second half. They've cut the lead down to 45-32. Ravens lead it by 13. They're looking for their first points here in the third quarter. Carly Parker crosses the midline, gets it to Narika Welch on the left wing. Screen comes from Alexis Parker. Welch hit a 3 10 seconds into the year. Since then has been quiet offensively, has played great defensively. Driving, Washington goes up, missed it, got her own rebound. Karis lays it in. 7 rebounds, 12 points for Karis Washington tonight. A strong start to her sophomore campaign. Allie Anderson has it now on the right wing. Had that poked by Highshaw. It will stay with the Cowgirls. Tony Turner was calling a play there, got in a little bit of the way there of retrieving the basketball. It's open night for everybody. That's the theme that we have all night long. Inbounds play here for the Cowgirls. They get it to Kaya Davis. Connors State down 15, had 16 turnovers in that first half. Allie Anderson sends a 3 well off. And Raven basketball. Carly Parker brings it up for Coffeyville. She got the start at point guard here in her freshman debut. Now hands it off to Karis Washington. Washington attacking again. Karis, unstoppable when she gets inside. 14 for Washington. And that'll be an offensive foul against the Cowgirls.
Connors State, number 25, Addison Green. Her second personal foul. First team foul. Alexis Fowler checks in for Connors.
Inbounds goes to Carly Parker. We're 2 minutes into this second half. Carly brings it up. Ravens lead at 49-32. Strong second quarter. Ravens outscored the Cowgirls 29-14 after we had a very back-and-forth opening period. Parker thought about the three, now kicks it down low to Welch. Great positioning. Tough shot, no good. Out of bounds, last touched by Connors State. That was an outstanding pass from Carly Parker to get it down low to Welch. And it feels like, the Ravens have 49 points right now and still have a lot of room to grow. We have not seen the best from Norika Welch or from Aubrey Highshaw tonight. It feels like there's still another level for this Lady Raven team to unlock offensively. We haven't even seen the best offensively from Alexis Parker, as that'll be an offensive foul against Highshaw. Highshaw thought it was a flop. Officials disagree. That's the second on the freshman Aubrey Highshaw. Ravens lead it by 17. Defense has been very good for most of the night. Norika Welch, a big part of that. She's on the point guard, Journey Williams. This is Deja Johnson down low to Green. Madison Green. Back to Williams, 10 to shoot. Williams off a screen. Parker picks her up. And the kick is stolen by Norika Welch. Fourth steal of the night for Norika Welch. She's off in transition. Hard hit. Big collision. Basketball. Both players seem to be okay. Very close to coming down on that stanchion. Very lucky to fall just to the left of it. And that may have been the difference between Norika holding her back a little bit, but that may have been the difference between getting up and being able to resume and having something very scary here at Nellis Hall. That one gets inbounds to Highshaw. Welch for three. A little bit strong on that one. Rebound tracked down by Johnson. Ravens a little bit of a slow start here to this third quarter offensively, but they still lead it by 17 after that strong second quarter. Johnson guarded by Alexis Parker. Parker got a hand on it. Cowgirls able to keep the possession alive. Kaya Davis fouled on the way up, and free throws coming for the Cowgirls. Raven bench not happy with that one. So one of the first times we've seen some disagreement with the officiating. Maybe a little inconsistency. We had a pretty similar contact play on the other end that was not called. So that's usually the gripe with coaches. It's not certain specific calls. It's the inconsistency on each end. Aspen Clarkson moves to the scorer's table for the Lady Ravens. First free throw from Davis. Second free throw from Davis is good. 49-33, and Colson comes in for Highshaw. Now it is Carly Parker, Aspen Clarkson, Norika Welch, Washington, and Alexis Parker. Carly has the basketball, guarded by the freshman Brooklyn Austin. Carly midline, working right, handoff to Aspen Clarkson. Gets a screen from Karis Washington. Washington to Alexis Parker. Down low, they get it to Welch. Welch kicks it, Clarkson. Great look for the freshman. It's off. Rebound Welch. Looked good out of the hands. Jumped the gun a little bit, but a second chance for the Ravens. Welch a three, short. Rebound Washington. No, Clarkson cleans it up. And one. And now we can get hyped about Aspen Clarkson. Took an extra couple of seconds, but there it was, and one for the Stillwater freshman.
Her first personal foul. Clarkson shoots for Coffeyville.
And in the two seasons and 3 quarters that I've been here in Coffeyville, Clarkson's free throw no good. Rebound collected by Connors State. Something Tony Turner has told us dozens of times is this team, if they want to go far, have to win the rebounding battle every single night. Well, night number 1, they have looked really good on the glass. Foul against Carly Parker on the baseline. And now the Cowgirls 1 foul away from being in the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter. And Addison Green tries to keep it alive, gets it to Fowler. Back to Green. Green guarded by Parker on the wing. Now top of the key, 12 to shoot for the Cowgirls. Austin gets inside, wild shot, no. Green on the glass, no. Third try up and good. And we do have a Connors State player a little slow getting up, as that's Austin after the first initial shot. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout while we attend to the injured player. Ravens lead this one 51-35. We'll be right back in a minute here at Nellis Hall.
Think you have to drive to the big city to get your best deal on a vehicle? Think again. And think Perky's Used Cars in Coffeyville. A 2009 Nissan Rogue 4-wheel drive crossover, just $59.95. Or a 2016 Chevy Traverse SUV, only $89.98. View the full inventory right now at Perky'sUsedCars.com.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on State Line Road. Perky'sUsedCars.com.
A family member with a health issue doesn't mean they have to leave their home. Windsor Place At-Home Care can help them stay in the familiar and comfortable surroundings of their own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, Windsor Place At-Home Care has supportive home care and all the resources to help make staying at home a reality. Find out more about what Windsor Place At-Home Care can do for you. Visit windsorplace.net.
Ravens basketball leading call on opening night. Spin move, Clarkson, no. Rebound battled for. Aspen comes away with it. Kicks it out. Welch, good look for three. That is off. Rebound, Washington. Karras has dominated on the another opportunity and draw foul. Injured Cowgirl was freshman Brooklyn Austin, and something this year to basketball here in the conference is we have the official replay and the official play analyst here, Blaine Thornton, and appreciate Blaine. It was very easy for me to kind of peek over to my right, see a replay of that play, and we wish the best for Brooklyn, but it did look like she came down pretty hard on that leg. Might have had a tweak of the knee or ankle, so we hope she's okay. Under her own power, limp. It's a good sign for the Cowgirls. Olivia Lowe, the game for the Ravens, coming in for Alexis Parker. Aspen Clarkson fakes the three and attack. Addison. It up in the area of quarterback Joseph Vick. Down there, looks like everybody's okay. Joseph Vick, of course, will be under center for the Ravens tomorrow when they take on Dodge City on the football field, and good to see that a basketball to the head will not impact his availability for that game. Little Cook backs it up, looking for a pass, finds Carly Parker. Parker here on the left wing. Gets a screen from Norika Welch. Kicks to Little Cook. Good look for three. Sends it strong. Rebound battled for. Taken by Addie Anderson. Anderson coming the other way. Plants the foot. Finds Green. Green goes up. Had it blocked by Washington. Second chance opportunity. Kaya Davis draws a foul. More free throws coming for Connor State. And the Ravens starting to give the Cowgirls some opportunities at the free throw line. Cowgirls only took 5 free throws in that first half. They've been to the free throw line quite a bit here in this third quarter. Media timeout, Ravens 51-35, but still some work to do to close out Connor State. We're back in 60 seconds on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you choose Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, our dedicated team of surgeons, anesthesia, nurses, and other medical professionals are focused on you and your health. Our board-certified general surgeons provide expert surgical care close to home. From a routine colonoscopy to a life-saving mastectomy, the general surgeons at CRMC are equipped to handle many types of surgical procedures. For more information, call CRMC Medical Group at 620-252-1639.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We cover all the way to Pittsburgh, Kansas, Iola, Kansas, Fredonia, Kansas, and Caney, Kansas, and all of the towns in between. We also serve micro markets, vending, or coffee service. We offer office coffee, hydration programs. A lot of businesses will just buy pallets of water from us. We sell pallets of water and we deliver them. We also have Powerade, Gatorade, electrolyte powders, and electrolyte freezer pops. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
Lady Ravens lead at 51-30. 4:48 to go, third quarter. I'm Shane Hill, US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network, your home for Red Raven basketball. Men, of course, out in Moberly, Missouri, tied with the Greyhounds. They're just coming back out on the court here in a second. We'll get you there from Missouri here in just a moment. Free throw here from Kaya Davis. First one on its way and good. Girls have gotten to the free throw. It's tied at 1 out there in Missouri. So much like Kevin Harlan, I'm calling both games. Davis with a pair of free throws makes it 51-37. And off is Karis Washington. Karis attacking full steam ahead. No good. Welch on the glass. Able to Ravens. Ravens have gone cold offensively in the last 4 minutes or so. Karis off a screen. Guarded by Washington. Welch attacking. Draw foul. A lot of fouls called here in this third quarter.
Foul called on Connor State, number 13, Allie Anderson. That is her fifth.
Back. The first. She picks up her fifth, and we'll see who comes in for her. It'll be Brooklyn Austin. So good to see that Austin's okay.
Coming in for Connor State, number 11, Brooklyn Austin.
It'll be Raven basketball. It was not a shooting foul, so it's just a standard inbounds play. Little Cook looking to get it into Welch. Welch top of the key. Good look for Carly Parker. Carly a little strong on that one. Ravens with another empty possession offensively. 4:12 to go in the third quarter. This is Journey Williams. Williams working right. Kicks it to the corner. Fake three by Fowler. Fowler puts up a tough shot. Missed it. Rebound Little Cook. Here comes Olivia Little Cook the other way. Ravens trying to play with some pace. Under 4 to go. Third quarter. Welch. Carly Parker trying to get a cut from Karis Washington, and contact. Both players hit the floor. No foul call. Clarkson inside draws contact. And Tony Turner not happy about that. Karis Washington tried to cut inside and was tripped by the Connor State defender. No foul called either way. Looked like plenty of contact to warrant a foul on somebody. First free throw from Clarkson up and good. Aspen's been outstanding at the line tonight. One more free throw here for Clarkson. Trying to put the Ravens up 16 here in the second half of the third quarter. And it's up and good. 2 for the freshman out of Stillwater. Still plenty of time to add to it. 53-47 Coffeyville. 3:39 to go in this third quarter. For Austin on the right wing. Austin kicks it to Green. Green at the top of the key. Now working right, and a foul down low. That'll go against Carly Parker. And we'll see Hallie Kitchen come in for Carly Parker. Parker picks up her third foul.
Number 5, Hallie Kitchen. Brooklyn Austin will shoot for Connor.
More free throws coming here for the. This will be Brooklyn Austin. Austin. Knight has my one. First one. Actually, make that 1 out of 2 for Brooklyn Austin. So 53-38. Here's Little Cook. Working right hand off to Clarkson. Clarkson down low to Welch. Welch got good positioning. Puts it up, puts it in. Norika Welch. Her first point since the opening quarter. Big bucket there for the Ravens sophomore transfer from Heston. Fowler fakes the three. Tries to get to the baseline. Now kicks it to Kaya Davis. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Ravens up 17. Fowler on the left wing. Davis cutting, trying to go at Welch. Puts up the jump shot, no good. Rebound Norika. Up ahead to Little Cook. Little Cook's got outstanding speed behind the back. And hands it off to Clarkson, who goes up and lays it in. Razzle dazzle from Olivia Little Cook. Ravens 57, Connor State 38, 2:36 to go, third quarter. Kaya Davis attacking, hop step, Austin the fake. Austin traveled, turnover. And here comes Ava Baker.
Checking in for Coffeyville, number 23, Ava Baker.
Baker comes in for Karis Washington. Half minutes to go, third quarter. Ravens with a chance to take their first 20-point lead of the season here on this possession. We hope it's the first of many. Clarkson down low, trying to get it to Welch again. Welch goes up again and got it. Noriko Welch. Back-to-back scores, Ravens 59-38 with 2:09 to go in the third quarter. That one deflected. Baker got it to it first. A steal for the Ravens. Here comes Hallie Kitchen. Kitchen, hands off. Baker hits the three. Now to Welch. Attacking Welch. Clarkson sends it. And on rebound, Noriko Welch. Kicks it to Kitchen. Kitchen sends it. And a little bit short. It didn't shake the net. I think it got everybody in the building there for a second. But it is short. And it will stay with the Ravens as it was last touched by the Cowgirls. Man, I had a ref kind of cut in front of my viewpoint there, and I thought that one was swished. I saw the net move. I'm like, that's good. No, not quite. Blaine's going to have the best seat in the house. He's going to be sitting next to me all year, and every time I screw up, he's going to be right next to me laughing the whole time. Going to keep me humble all year long. Appreciate it, Blaine. Minute 46 to go. It is the Ravens on offense here. Little Cook, Baker, Welch, Clarkson, and Kitchen. Kitchen fakes the three this time, tries to get to the baseline. Welch feeling it, sends it, and got it. Noriko Welch with 7 here in the third quarter. Ravens with a 62-38 lead. That'll be a foul down low. Tony Turner wanted to travel, didn't get it. Contact will be against Olivia Little Cook.
Her second personal foul. Austin shoots for Connors.
Brooklyn Austin back to the free throw line for the Cowgirls. Really, most of the offense here in this third quarter for Connors State has come at the charity stripe. First one up and good. Alexis Fowler was red hot in the first half, hit 3 3-pointers, has not scored in the second half. And Connors State's really been scrambling for offense, where as the Ravens, with a lot of freshmen and a lot of new players to this team, have really done a nice job of having a multitude of players step up. Baker. Ava, way downtown. Got it! Ava Bacon. No hesitation there from the sophomore, and she sinks it from the right wing. Kaya Davis fouled inside. This one will be against Baker.
Foul is called on Coffeyville's number 2, Aspen Clarkson.
Excuse me, that'll be on Clarkson. Clarkson and Baker were both in the area. They called the foul on Aspen. I think Aspen's a little confused that foul was on her, but free throws coming for Kaya Davis. First one on its way and good. In this second half, Kaya Davis has certainly been the best player for Connors State. But with Welch and Washington and now Ava Baker, I mean, it's been tough for the Cowgirl defense. Try and slow down all these weapons for Tony Turner. Little Cook pushing again. Baker cutting. Little Cook, little short on that spinning layup. But the Ravens playing with a lot of tempo here on opening night. Journey Williams tries to attack the freshman. 45 seconds to go, third quarter. This is Green. Addison Green guarded by Welch. Driving, Williams lays it in at the cup. Tough finish from the freshman, Journey Williams. And they're going to call that a double dribble, and Little Cook can't believe it. Tony Turner not happy. Little Cook is just disbelief. Under 30 seconds to go. About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Journey Williams has the basketball. Cowgirls down 22. Williams kicks it. Fowler sends it. Fowler got it. 4th 3 of the night for Alexis Fowler, her first of the second half. Ravens try to push quickly. Ava Baker off the assist from Aspen Clarkson. Baker has 12. Ravens have 67 through 3 quarters on opening night. Final shot of the quarter on its way, and good. Nothing but net from Kaya Davis. We go to the 4th. Ravens by 18, 67-49. Coffeyville 10 minutes away from an opening night victory. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
Buying a home? Refinancing? Apply for a home loan anywhere with Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank. Community State Bank online mortgage tool is easy to use. You can be approved in minutes. And Solutions North Bank lenders are always ready to answer any questions that you may have. Visit ourlocalbank.com on your computer or mobile device and get started today. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Fourth quarter here at Nellis Hall. Ravens lead at 67-49 with 10 minutes to go. I'm Shane Neal, US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. We're so happy you're with us here tonight. Ravens led by 17 from the freshman Aspen Clarkson, 14 from Karis Washington, 12 from Ava Baker, 11 from Marika Welch. Has been a really impressive day for the Raven offense. They've only shot 36% from the field and have struggled at the free throw line. But this Raven team's knocked down 9 threes in 3 quarters here tonight. We see for the first time this year, number 3 for Coffeyville. That is the freshman Caitlin Willis. So Willis joins Baker, as well as Little Cook, Kitchen, and Washington. Karis playing the 5 out there. Karis such a weapon. She can play anything from, feels like the 2 down to the 5. She is just such a shifty, smart basketball player. She attacks here, goes up, draws the foul. And we saw in her freshman season what Karis can do to impact the basketball team. And we talked about it a little bit earlier that, if this Raven team really wants to take that step into competing for a championship, they need Karis Washington to be one of the best players in this league. And I think everybody in this building knows that. So far, so good tonight. Karis at the first free throw up and good. She's got 15 points, 9 rebounds, a couple blocks as well. 1 and 2 for Karis at the free throw line. Rebound taken by the Cowboys. Foul steps into a deep 3. That is off. Rebound by Ava Baker. Baker, a perfect 5 of 5 here to start her sophomore year. That one dribbled off the foot of Willis. She's able to keep it alive. Ravens get across the midline, and they kick it to Karis. Karis trying to get baseline again, going right at Green. Now backs it up. Ava swings it to Hallie Kitchen in the corner. Kitchen attacking. Kitchen, that'll be a blocking foul against the Cowgirls, and they change it to an offensive foul late. Might have to get another look at one. It still looked like that those feet were moving there. I'm not sure what Blaine Thornton sees on the replay, but it sure seemed like the feet were still sliding. A little surprised they called that an offensive foul.
Number 22, Layla Yulee.
I don't know. Who am I to argue with, the people that make the calls tonight? But I thought that was a sure block. But here we go, 8:56 to go. It is Cowgirl basketball down by 19. Deja Johnson. Kaya Davis has been outstanding in this second half. She's got 14 points. Journey Williams backs it up, 8 to shoot. Williams guarded by Yulee. Yulee just checked into the game. That's Lena Yulee, the transfer from Northwest Florida State. That floater good from Alexis Fowler, 68-51, 8:31 to go. Kaylin Willis spins and kicks it to Baker. Baker 5 of 5, passes up this one. Ravens work it around, down low to Yulee. Yulee the fake, Yulee spins. Baker trying to go 6 of 6, and got it! Ava Baker, 15 points, has not missed a shot in the first game of her sophomore year. .803 to go. Cowgirl basketball on the right wing, down 71-51. Johnson attacking, going at Washington, a late foul call. Foul will be against Karis, and they'll change it actually to Ava Baker. Karis was the last line of defense, but the foul was on Ava. Looks like maybe a little swipe on the way up. Second foul on Baker. Free throws coming for Deja Johnson. Of course, Red Raven Sports Network with a busy weekend. Tomorrow we'll have the conclusion of the Gillham's Classic, as well as Red Raven football against Dodge City. 12:30 the pregame, 1 o'clock the kickoff. And then in the morning, we'll have the Montgomery County Classic. Red Ravens take on Independence in volleyball. Yulee swings it left to Kitchen. Now Karis Washington in the corner. Ravens lead it by 19, 7:45 to go. And the kick. Kitchen, first point. Freshman out of or cut and lays it in. That pass behind Kaya Davis, and then Karis Washington. Washington coming the other way. Kitchen, the fake. Kitchen. And traveled. Tony, his freshman point guard, to slow down. Making decisions a little too quick. And now we'll see Camden Etchison check in. Karis Washington maybe for ideally the final time tonight checking out, and Karis was sensational. Ravens lead this one by 21, 17 to go. Long rebound collected by Camden Etchison. Etchison pressured, tries to get the pass up ahead and does. Yulee plants the feet, now hands off to Willis. Willis extra pass to Baker. It's a possession. Etchison now top of the key to Willis. Baker off a screen. It's Yulee. 10 to shoot for the Ravens. Yulee gets to the free throw line, had it poked and taken away. Journey Williams coming the other way for Connors State. 6:40 to play. 73-52. Coffeyville leads. Stepping into a three is Deja Johnson. That one off the left rim, no good. Rebound collected by Willis, who gets it to Baker. Heads up hustle play there by Caitlin Willis. And now Yulee fakes the three, kicks it to Willis. Wide open, top of the key, sends it. Little short. Yulee on the glass, gets it to Baker. Ravens with a second chance opportunity. Etchison the drive, had it poked and stolen. We figured on the first game of the year that turnovers would be a problem, and for just about every team in America, it is. So that is something that I'm sure the Raven coaching staff will tell you they got to clean up. 6 minutes to go. Ravens now pushing ahead of the pack. Ava Baker all the way. Ava, 17 points. 7 of 7 shooting for Ava Baker. And Baker has now tied Clarkson for the team lead in scoring. Down low, this is Greem. Greem kicks it to the corner, pump fake. And a jump shot is well short. Might have been partially blocked by Etchison. Camden wants to push. Up ahead to Kitchen. And Ravens running ahead of the pack. Late in this one, Hallie Kitchen lays it in, 77-52. And this Cowgirl team might be running out of gas. Floater in the lane from Fowler, no. Greem on the glass draws a foul. Free throws coming with 5:12 to play. Red Ravens, last I saw, were up by 3 over in Moberly, and we have our official update from Blaine Thornton. And what was that? 56-58. Ravens still lead it by a deuce. So Ravens and Moberly, it's been about a 4-point game every single time we've checked. So that's been an absolute dogfight out there in Missouri. Here's hoping Coach Herk and his squad can come away with the win tonight. First free throw from Greem, no good. That'd be a fun way to start the year. Lady Ravens roll at home, and the men get a big win on the road against a ranked team. Greem goes 0 of 2 at the line. Rebound taken by Lena Yulee. Camden Etchison has it. Etchison looking for a pass. Etchison, Tierney trail. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Ravens by 25. Etchison. Trail. Now to Jocelyn Bell, who takes the shot. Missed it short. Rebound fought for, taken by Bell. Bell going up and contact and draws the foul. Jocelyn Bell go to the free throw line. And so nice first possession on offense for the freshman out of Philadelphia, Mississippi. Played her final year of high school at Riverside Indian School. But she'll have free throws when we come back. Final media time out of the night. Raven Cowgirls 2. We're back in 60 seconds. here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Your future begins at Coffeyville Community College. If you're a high school senior, make plans now to attend Senior Day at CCC, Thursday, November 19th. Learn more about what CCC can do for you, including academics, activities, athletics, fine arts, technical programs, and student services. Plus, take a campus tour. CCC Senior Day, Thursday, November 14th from 9 until noon, beginning in the Spencer Rounds Theater. Register today at coffeyville.edu.
It is truck season at Roman Chevrolet in Independence. Drive away in a 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 for 1.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance through GM Financing. Roman Chevrolet has a very large selection of pre-owned vehicles and new inventory arriving daily. Romans pays more for your trade-in, too. Shop the #1 dealership in Southeast Kansas or visit us online at romanchevrolet.com. Roman Chevrolet at 2313 Main in Independence. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
With 4:47 to play, but an impressive opening night for Tony Turner's squad here at Nellis Hall. I'm Shane Neal with US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network. Everybody having fun here tonight at Nellis. Red Raven football team, a couple players in the house, including quarterback Joseph Bick. Jocelyn Bell at the free throw line here as we get back to the court. We've seen the Spirit Squad having a great time. First free throw from Bell up and good. I think I even saw a couple refs dancing at the last timeout. So everybody having a great time here tonight. One more free throw here for the freshman, Jocelyn Bell. On its way, and good. 79 points for the Ravens. After really struggling in that opening quarter, shooting just 19%. They have been outstanding here in the final three frames. Attacking baseline and a late foul call. That'll give free throws to Connor State. That'll be on Jocelyn Bell. Tony Turner saying, got to go straight up. And we started talking, of course, in my first year here. Tony Turner brought one of the best game day outfits. First free throw was no good. Second one on its way, no good as well. Rebound collected by the Ravens. They want to push again. Etchison will now slow it down a little bit. Hand it off to Willis. Willis looking right. This is Tierney Trail. Works it down low to Bell. Bell takes the jump shot. Bell got it. 4 points for Jocelyn Bell. But Tony Turner brought a pretty snazzy all-black suit to the Region 6 championship game a couple years ago, and since then we've been having a little fun of critiquing the coach's game day fits, and tonight I like what Coach Turner brought to the table. He's got the red long sleeve, as there's an offensive foul against the Cowgirls. The red long sleeve with the white vest over top of it. He's got a watch on the right hand. That's a good look for opening night. It's a good look. We're going to go under 4 minutes to go. Camden Etchison brings it up for the Lady Ravens. They lead at 81-52 with 3:53 to play. Kaylin Willis works it left. Tierney Trail thought about the three. Now we'll pass it back to Willis. Back to Trail. Of course, taking their time with a 29-point lead late in this one. Free. Gets inside the lane. Floater. No. Rebound taken by Yulee. Bell feeling it. Sends it again. Not that time. Rebound collected, 3.5. Hey, here comes Connor State. Trying opening a strong note here for the Cowgirls. Journey Williams working it left. This is Deja Johnson. Johnson penetrating, hands it off. And now this is Greem. Addison Greem hands it off to Fowler. Fowler working left, guarded by Trail. 5 to shoot here for the Cowgirls. Journey Williams got to send up a shot. Williams puts it up, very tough shot, left it short. Rebound collected by the Ravens. 3 minutes to play. Coffeyville 81, Connor State 52. Ravens bring it up. Willis works it right. This is Tierney Trail. Trail down low. Ravens trying to get a couple more scores here on opening night, but that pass through the hand by Johnson. Johnson coming the other way. Block. Kaylin Willis. Hustle defense. Denial. And there's, of course, been, like I said, your opening night mistakes. The turnovers, the missed free throws. some missed opportunities as this one's gone on. But all in all, for your first night of the year with a lot of new players on this team, I got to think this coaching staff's pretty happy with what they've seen tonight. That one out of bounds off of the Cowgirls. Raven basketball, 2:38 to play. I think you've seen a team that can really knock down threes at a high level. I think you've seen a team that can really rebound at a high level. That's played strong defense tonight. A lot of potential with this group. Trail gets it down low. This is Yulee to Bell. Bell has really been on the attack since she came in and lays it up and in. Jocelyn Bell with 6 off the bench late in this one. Fowler on the left wing attacking Willis. Hands it off. Back to Fowler. Sends a quick 3 and missed it. Rebound Green. Taps it back out to Fowler. That one good. Alexis Fowler from downtown. Her 5th 3 of the night. 2 minutes to go. 83-55. Inbound goes to Cam Etchison. Etchison slows it down. Etchison spins. Hands it off to Willis. Willis. Now to Yulee. Yulee on the low block. Going to work. Yulee throws it up. A lot of contact. No foul. That one was deflected. And we'll stay with the Ravens. 40 to go. Again, we'll hear from Sierra McBride postgame. We'll also hear from our Red Raven US 98 player of the game in our Red Raven postgame show. We've got options tonight. Ava Baker didn't miss a shot. Aspen Clarkson with a debut for the books. Karis Washington was great. And we have a nosebleed down there on the court. So Hallie Kitchen will come in as Cam Etchison nosebleed. Inbound goes to Bell. Bell swings it to Kitchen. Down low, this is Yulee. Yulee, nice fake. Attacking, had it poked, and had it stolen. Here come the Ravens again. Fowler trying to get to the baseline, and Raven defense with a forced missed shot out of bounds. Last touch by the Cowgirls. But again, I do not envy the decision that Coach McBride has to make tonight. She's got options. We'll see who she brings. But we've certainly got a fair choice of players here for the first game of the year. Hallie Kitchen, minute 18 to go. Down to Yulee. Yulee with the pass back to Tyrion. Willis sends the 3, and a little strong on that one. Greer able to corral the rebound with a minute 5 to go. Ravens 83-55, final 60 seconds of opening night. Journey Williams. Williams working left, stops at the elbow to work, kicks it right to Yulee. For the Ravens, it has been a great night for Coffeyville, forcing turnovers. This could be the final offensive possession of the night for the Lady Ravens. Tyranny poke. 15 to shoot, 36 seconds to go in the game. Yulee kicks it corner. Kitchen sends a 3 and got it. Nothing but net. One final score for the Lady Ravens on opening night. 86 in their debut. 2 seconds separate shot clock and game clock. Williams shot in and out. Rebound tapped by Yulee, and it will stay with Connor State. 17 seconds to go, and the shot clock now off. Ravens lead it by 31 with 17 seconds to play. And Tony Turner's squad, for the 3rd year I've been here in Coffeyville, will start the year 1-0. That one tipped and stolen by Willis. One final takeaway for the Raven defense. They will dribble out the clock. Up ahead, Yulee. Yulee goes up, lays it in. One final score with 4 seconds to go. Ravens with 88 in their season debut. They roll to a 33-point win over the Connor State Cowgirls. Coffeyville makes a statement early. They take on a team that was in the national tournament a year ago, and they race them out of Nellis Hall. Red Raven postgame show coming up next. Ravens win at 88-55. We're back in 4 minutes on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton and Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
This is Meat Mountain, and up there on the summit awaits the all-new Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. A heaping bowl filled with Mexican favorites and literally erupting with filet mignon. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl can be yours if you make it past Chuck Steak Canyon and the deadly sirloin abyss. Filet mignon beckons, my friend, on the meaty, mighty pinnacle of beefdom. The Filet-O-Lay Steak Bowl from Taco Mayo. Welcome to Meat Mountain.
Think you have to drive to the big city to get your best deal on a vehicle? Think again. And think Perky's Used Cars in Coffeyville. A 2009 Nissan Rogue 4-wheel drive crossover, just $59.95. Or a 2016 Chevy Traverse SUV, only $89.98. View the full inventory right now at Perky'sUsedCars.com.
You'll pay less when you come by and see me, Al Perky, at Perky's Used Cars. We're a mile and a half west of the Woodshed on a State Line Road. Perky'sUsedCars.com.
Peace of mind. That's what you get when you or a family member can stay in your home when health issues arise. Windsor Place At-Home Care makes staying at home possible. Whether it's a disability, aging, or illness, Windsor Place At-Home Care has the staff and resources to properly support you in the comfort and familiarity of your own home. Specializing in working with Medicaid patients, providing in-home support and care, Windsor Place At-Home Care is there for you. Find out more, visit windsorplace.net.
At Coffeyville Regional Medical Center, we take seriously our responsibility of caring for our friends and neighbors. We are your regional healthcare system, caring for Southeast Kansas and Northeast Oklahoma. With comprehensive technology and experienced medical staff, caring medical professionals, and a 24-hour emergency room staffed with emergency medicine physicians, we are people you know and healthcare you trust. For more information, visit our website, crmcinc.org.
I'm Adam Vanderlinden, General Manager of Imperial Vending. We were formerly Stevens Vending. We have a set of core values that we follow. True commitment to the community, true commitment to the surrounding area. All of the sandwiches that we put in the vending machines have a 5 to 7 day shelf life. Usually when those sandwiches go out of date, we always donate our products to Genesis. We have 16 branches, and all 16 branches follow that core value. Imperial Vending, world-class service.
On US 98, voice of the Red Ravens, Shay Neal, will go over final game stats as well as immediate coach interviews with Tony Turner, Jay Herkelman, and their staff. We will also be joined by the US 98 Player of the Game for a post-game interview. The Red Ravens post-game show is an exclusive production of KUSN Radio Sports.
Lady Ravens roll on opening night, 88-55. It's the Red Raven postgame show. I'm Shay Neal. So happy you're with us here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Big thank you while we have the opportunity to Scott Maples back in the studio, to Blaine Thornton here sitting next to my right, being the best heckler I could ever ask for here on opening night. As he just was that you that popped the whole arena here? Oh, okay. That was Kenzie Horner. So shout out to the arena popper there. And a big thank you to Andrew Elrod up top, always helping out with the Red Raven Sports Network. Amber up there as well. Appreciate all of the help that we have here to have a successful opening night. And it was a successful opening night for the Lady Ravens. 88-55 the win. Let's go over the final game stats. We'll be joined by Sierra McBride, as well as our US 98 player of the game here coming up in just a few moments. But the Ravens shoot 40% from the floor tonight, 35% from three, 58% at the line. Cowgirls finished the game 33% from the floor, 37% from three, 61% at the line. Leading the way for Connors State, 19 points for Alexis Fowler, 13 for Addison Green, 14 for Kaya Davis. Other than those three, though, just 9 points combined for the rest of that Cowgirl offense. So they have some questions to answer on that offensive depth as they move throughout the early portions of this season. For the Ravens, Man, the depth showed up tonight for them. 17 for Ava Baker, 7 of 7 shooting. 17 for Aspen Clarkson as well. The freshman steps up in a big way with 17 points, 8 rebounds. Baker had 17 points, 4 rebounds. Karis Washington finishes with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. Also for the Ravens tonight, you had 10 from Olivia Littlecook, 11 from Norika Welch, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. Nice debut for Norika Welch. And then 6 points off the bench for Jocelyn Bell. You had 7 from Hallie Kitchen. You had another 3 from Carter, 2 from Lena Hewley. So it's just been it was a really successful night for the Raven offense. Obviously some turnovers, 18 turnovers on the night, but they forced 25. Raven defense really looks strong. Raven rebounding really looks strong, winning the rebound battle 60-32, and Coffeyville gets the big-time win over the Connors State Cowgirls here on opening night. Men over in action in Missouri, and we'll see if we can get you one final score update there from that one. Blaine and I instantly both go to pull out our phones, so we'll see if we can get you one more score update from Coach Herc before we call it a night here from Nellis Hall. But that's been a great game all night long. Ravens have been leading by a small margin for most of the way, and we'll see if they can get... That would be... What a huge way to start the year that would be. Getting a win on the road against the number 17 team in the nation, if they can pull that one off here tonight. Minute left, and what was that again? 78-78 with a minute to go. Oh, my goodness. We might have to put that stream over here by me, and I have to call the rest of that one, huh? Oh, man. Tie game, minute to go, and Coach Herc's team, they're going to get a chance to play some clutch time basketball early in the season. So we'll keep you up to date. It sounds like that one will be over unless it goes to overtime by the time the postgame's over. So we'll keep you up to date on that one. But a great game over in Moberly between the Greyhounds and the Red Ravens. And we hope that they're able to pull this one out here in the final few moments. 88-55, the final score in our game here tonight for the women. They'll be back in action tomorrow afternoon when they take on NEO. We have a busy day coming up tomorrow here on our family of stations with Red Raven football, Red Raven volleyball, and, of course, finishing up the Gillham's Classic. Sierra McBride and Ava Baker on their way out here to talk to us. We'll talk to Coach McBride first, and then we'll be followed up by our US 98 player of the game, Ava Baker. But Coach McBride joins us in 90 seconds here on US 98, the Red Raven Sports Network.
When you need to rely on a nursing facility for the care of a loved one, wouldn't it be comforting to know that the owner is providing the care? Owner Stephanie Bean with Medical Lodges is proud to supply that tender care in Coffeyville. Skilled nursing services, rehabilitation, adult daycare, and much more are all offered. Visit medicallodges.com or stop by 2921 West 1st in Coffeyville and learn more. Medical Lodges Coffeyville, where they serve and enhance the lives of others with caring hands.
Looking for a bank that understands your individual needs? We have the solution. At Solutions North Bank, formerly Community State Bank, we offer a variety of accounts to fit a variety of lifestyles and needs. Call Solutions North Bank at 620-251-1313 or stop by our Coffeyville location at 1414 West 11th Street and speak to a new accounts representative today. It's the SNB way. Solutions North Bank, member FDIC.
Your future begins at Coffeyville Community College. If you're a high school senior, make plans now to attend Senior Day at CCC, Thursday, November 19th. Learn more about what CCC can do for you, including academics, activities, athletics, fine arts, technical programs, and student services. Plus, take a campus tour. CCC Senior Day, Thursday, November 14th from 9 until noon, beginning in the Spencer Rounds Theater. Register today at coffeyville.edu.
Red Raven postgame show here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network. I'm Shane Neal. Ravens roll to an 88-55 win on opening night, and this has been a long time in the making. We have had Region 6 championship games. We have had me locking my keys in the car in Butler. We have had just a lot of memories made, but something we haven't been able to do is have Sierra McBride on the post-game show. This is history at its finest. Coach, how are you?
I'm good. Honestly, I am on it a lot because I'm on the bench screaming.
I was going to say, that's unfair to you. We have heard your voice screaming at your girls multiple times on the radio.
Yeah, we're going to have to move you down a little bit.
But, Coach, we talked about it a little bit in the earlier segment, but your team rolls to a 33-point win, and I know that there were the opening night mistakes that you kind of expect, the turnovers. Not a great night at the free throw line, but all in all, I was really impressed with the depth that the offense showed for the first night of the year. And knocking down over the course of the game 11 threes. That's going to go well for this team this year.
Yes, yeah, we moved the ball real well. I think we had 5 people in double figures, and we had multiple people comment as we went up to the locker room about how well we moved the ball, and when we get everybody involved, it makes everybody better.
Well, and we talked about, almost a polar opposite of the men's team and the women's team in terms of the experience at point guard, where Coach Herc has Jeremiah Kemboy, Brian Griffith, Justin Taylor, 3 guys that have played college basketball and run an offense. And this team, obviously, a lot of talent. Cam Etchison, Kaylin Willis, as well as Olivia Littlecook, as well as Carly Parker, but all freshmen that played their first game tonight. So your first impressions on the freshmen that have a tall task and asked to run this offense?
Yeah, I think, the fact that we have multiple people that can do multiple positions, I think at one point we had 3 of those girls on the court, and they just, you could tell they were a little nervous in pregame, but they shook it off really, really quickly, and we had 21 assists. So as soon as you start moving the ball, it kind of makes the point guards a little bit better.
Coach, something that Coach Turner has told me over my 2 years here is if this team wants to be successful, they need to play good defense and need to win the rebound battle. Your team wins the rebound battle by a large margin tonight, forced 25 turnovers. Obviously, some stuff to work on at the free throw line. Some stuff to work on the offensive end, but defense and rebounding, a strong start to the year.
Yeah, we had 30 offensive rebounds. We preach to them in practice. We have our boards out, and if they don't go rebound or if they don't get back, then they have to get a board. Ava Baker, she's had her fair share of boards here, but if they buy into that, they're going to be hard to beat.
Coach, a player that made her Raven debut tonight that I thought really played higher than the box score indicated was Norika Welch. Obviously, 11 points, had 4 in the first 2 minutes of the game, and then 7 in that third quarter. But her defense, I thought, was really exceptional today. Some key rebounds as well, and just what a weapon on the defensive end. We saw her guard the point guard, the sophomore point guard tonight, and we saw her guard the sophomore center tonight. So the fact that you can go out there, put her on anyone 1 through 5 is what a weapon on defense.
Yeah, and she got her hand on a lot of passes tonight too that we didn't even get. A lot of 4-year coaches have called about her, and the first thing every single one of them have said is that she makes everybody on the court better, and that's how she is. She's a team player, and if she keeps doing that, her stats, they're not ever going to show all the things she can do.
Absolutely. Coach, Karis Washington starts her sophomore season off strong, ends up with 15 points, 9 rebounds, couple block shots as well. Another, just kind of like Norika, but Karis, she can get the ball on the offensive end and do like a slashing 2 guard, and on the defensive end, we saw her defend 6-foot forwards all night long. So Karis just such an elite rebounder for her position, such a great finisher in traffic, a great free throw shooter, great at getting to the free throw line, just really a valuable piece for this team where, you've got a lot of shooters, you've got a lot of facilitators, and it feels like Karis can be kind of that player that does all the little things.
Yeah, and she's so versatile, just like Norika, they can guard out on the perimeter, they can go battle in the post, even when they have smaller guards guarding them. I think we posted both Karis and Norika up tonight, so yeah, they did a really good job.
And, Coach, last thing I have for you, appreciate your time. I've had a smile on my face this whole 3-4 minutes we've been talking here. I'm just so happy right now. But obviously you're always looking for the freshmen to which freshmen are going to step up early in the season. There's so many talented first years in this conference, but always you never really know what you're going to get until you see them on the court. And Aspen Clarkson, outstanding tonight. Got to the free throw line, converted on her free throws, hit a 3, played some great defense, finished with 8 rebounds. On a night where I know Coach Turner talked about it with us a little bit pregame, where you didn't really know everything you were going to see. Man, what the ultimate first impression from her.
Yeah, and she was out all last week. She got banged up in Lawrence, and so she hadn't even practiced at all last week. And she's like a little secret assassin because she's kind of sly. she kind of just sneaks in there. So, but yeah, she's solid.
Great stuff. And the Ravens roll 88-55 here on opening night. And something we talked about a little bit earlier that we're doing this year for the first time. US 98 Player of the Game gets a live post-game interview. And I did not think this was going to happen first night of the year. But we have somebody that didn't miss a shot.
I know.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's ever happened in practice or anything.
Ava Baker, 7 of 7 to start her sophomore season, ends up with 17 points. Let's take a quick 60-second timeout. Ava Baker joins us on the other side here on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network.
It is truck season at Roman Chevrolet in Independence. Drive away in a 2024 Chevy Silverado 1500 for 1.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days when you finance through GM Financing. Roman Chevrolet has a very large selection of pre-owned vehicles and new inventory arriving daily. Roman's pays more for your trade-in, too. Shop the #1 dealership in Southeast Kansas or visit us online at romanchevrolet.com. Roman Chevrolet at 2313 Main in Independence. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Make your home more comforting with help from Derailed Commodity. Update your flooring with the area's largest selection of in-stock carpet, luxury vinyl plank, tile, area rugs, and more in many styles, brands, and colors. New furniture always brightens a home. We have a great selection of furniture, including sofa sets, recliners, and mattresses. Economy to premium, in stock and ready to brighten your home. Shop now at your local Derailed Commodity Flooring and Furniture, Brazelton in Independence, Kansas, and Joplin and Butler, Missouri.
Lady Ravens 1-0 with an 88-55 win over Connors State here to start the season. I'm Shane Neal. It's the Red Raven postgame show. For the first time, we are joined by the US 98 Player of the Game live on the postgame show. And Ava, this is exciting. You are now you go down in US 98 and Red Raven Sports Network history. You are going to be the first player postgame interview that we have ever done, and that's something nobody can take away from you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm very, very excited to be 1-0. I'm sure you are as well. But starting the year, not missing a shot in your first game. You came. I know we talked about it a little bit with Coach Turner yesterday. But this team came out last year, didn't score a point for the first 5.5 minutes of the year until Karras hit a 3 coming off the bench. This year, you score 10 seconds into the year, and what rust, what nerves. You come out, you 7 of 7. Just an outstanding start to the year. Has to feel good for you.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I don't know. I didn't expect that. I was just going out there, and I was just going to do my best, and my teammates stepped up, and I think it was just a really good game.
And something that I think, I've noticed over the last couple of seasons here is, especially early in the year, we've talked about all the freshmen and, them kind of starting to learn the college game, but I think that can lead to teams having struggles scoring the ball when they're second units in the game. And something that Coach Turner did tonight is he, of course, had Karras and he had Alexis in the starting lineup, but you being one of the other sophomores brought you in with the second team, and I like that move, and maybe you don't, maybe because you wanted to be in the starting lineup, but I think that's a move that, you have somebody with experience, somebody that's played the pace of JUCO basketball, somebody that can score, coming in with some of those freshmen off the bench, and I think obviously it paid off tonight putting up 88 points.
Yeah, I think that's how we practice, and it works in practice. I think the teams, even though it's a second team, some people would expect to drop off, but I think in practice it's still pretty even, and we can go back to back. So, that wasn't anything different for us or something that stood out to us really as a team.
Absolutely. Your team, obviously, putting up 88 points is a great thing, but I think really what stood out tonight is the defense, forcing 25 turnovers, holding them to 35% shooting. Obviously, you see it from a player's eyes, but what you see every day in practice, you being a scorer and a shooter that has to go up against some of these players playing strong defense, what can this team accomplish on defense this year?
I think the sky's the limit for defense. That's his biggest emphasis this year. I feel like last year we kind of focused and relied more on offense, and I think that's kind of why some stuff didn't go our way. But this year focusing on defense, I think that kind of gives us control of the game, and I think that showed tonight.
And Ava, last thing I have for you, appreciate you joining us here in the Red Raven postgame show, but I feel like, I have to ask a shooter this, but with all the slashers that this team has, Karras, Washington, we saw Aubrey Highshaw get inside a lot tonight, we saw Norika Welch do it, we saw Olivia Littlecook do it, we saw Carly Parker do it. All these players that can really force that defense to come crashing down into the paint. Has to be a shooter's dream, where you can just kind of perch out there on the wing, perch out there in the corner, and all of a sudden somebody like Karras can make one move, and all of a sudden you get a wide open 3.
Yeah, it's definitely fun, especially because those girls will kick it back out to us, and we're not just standing there watching something else happen. It's fun. It's nice.
Well, first game of the year, and I already lied. This is the last thing I have for you, Ava. But obviously, 1-0, going to celebrate it tonight, have a lot of fun. But another tough game tomorrow with NEO, a team that beat you last year in their house. But always a fun non-conference rivalry there. What does your team have to improve upon from tonight to start the season 2-0 this weekend?
We talked about boxing out more and still just like moving the ball, working on finishing the offensive rebounds. They said we got 30 offensive rebounds, so they talked about if we could finish those, we'd be able to put a lot more points up on the board. So I think those are just a couple things that'll help us improve for tomorrow.
Great stuff. Ava Baker, our first US 98 player of the game here in the 24-25 season. Ava, thank you so much. Appreciate it, and look forward to seeing you back out there on the court tomorrow.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Big thanks to Coach McBride and Ava Baker for joining us here on the Red Raven postgame show. Big thanks to Blaine, Andrew, Amber, and Scott back in the studio as well. I'm Shane Neal saying good night from Nellis Hall. Ravens roll 88-55. We'll be back at it tomorrow for Red Raven football on US 98 and the Red Raven Sports Network beginning at 12:30. Good night from Nellis Hall, and have a great rest of your Friday.